Before we jump in, just a quick note, I am an affiliate of Bizee, so this means if you do sign up using the links in the description, I will earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. With that disclaimer out of the way, let's jump right into the video. Hey everyone, my name is Riley, and this video is a complete review of the Bizee LLC formation service. Bizee used to be known as IncFile. They have been trading for around 20 years at this point, and when they first started, they did business incorporation. So the IncFile is a very good name, but recently they actually expanded to a whole host of business tools, ranging from being able to start and incorporate a business, to getting an amendment, getting a company name change, setting up a registered agent, getting a trademark, and so many different things that they had to rebrand to now just be called Bizee, which is a much more inclusive name. Now jumping in specifically to the LLC formation side of Bizee. By the way, if you do want to sign up, I will leave my affiliate link in the description. And if you do sign up using that link, I will earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. And it really does help the channel keep going. But either way, essentially what we do is select the type of company that we want to set up, of course, an LLC, and then we select the state that we are in. Now, Bizee is going to give you 3 different packages: basic, standard, and premium. And these package prices remain the exact same, no matter which state you are in. The thing that is going to change is the mandatory state fee that you have to pay for setting up an LLC, no matter if you go with Bizee or not. If you try to set this up yourself, you still have to pay this mandatory state fee. But what you will notice is this does change between states. Like Kentucky is super cheap right here at $40. And then a much more expensive state is something like Nevada that charge $436. But we essentially go in, we select our state, and then we choose our plan. Now what you will notice in here is a bunch of different features and a bunch of different upsells that we get with each of these pricing tiers. One thing that I will mention before we actually jump into seeing which one you will need is the amount of time that it takes to get your LLC registered and formed is pretty long in comparison to some of Bizee's other competitors like Zen Business, as Zen Business will process this starter plan in 7 to 10 business days and the pro plan and the premium in 1 business day. This is opposed to Bizee that will take 3 weeks for both the business and standard, and then premium for 1 day. Of course, if you want to speed this up, then you can purchase the upsell right here, which is the expedited filing. And this is the only red flag for Bizee in my opinion. I don't like how long it takes the standard plan to get formed, but even with this in mind, Bizee is still the best option. Now jumping into this, with the basic plan, the reason that this is offered for free is basically twofold. The first reason is for the first time people are setting up an LLC, they don't realize just how complicated and complex it is when it comes to the legal side of an LLC. So you will notice that with the basic, you don't get access to unlimited phone and email support. And this is super important. Like, this is one of the main reasons that you want to go for a company like Bizee, is so that when something legal happens and you don't understand, you can just call them and get that fixed. So people will get in the door, they will register with Bizee for free and get their company set up. And then when they realize how legal and complicated an LLC is, then they will usually upgrade to the standard. That's the first reason. The second reason is that people can come along with the basic and just purchase one of these upsells. Like, they could just purchase an expedited filing, and just like that, they made $50. Now, the plan that you will need for most people is going to be the standard plan. The reason for this is because in the standard plan, you get included an EIN business tax number, which is essentially the social security number of your business. So anytime you want to set up a business bank account, hire anybody, essentially do anything within your business, the EIN number is the thing that you will use. So we get this in the standard plan. The operating agreement is also super important. If we click on the eye icon, we can see that this outlines the internal operations of the business, how finances and decisions are made, and can be customized to fit the specific needs of your business. So both of these are absolutely crucial. Another thing is, of course, the unlimited phone and email support that I mentioned earlier. And for tax benefits, this also includes the IRS form 2553, which essentially allows your company to be taxed as an S-Corp, as it says right here. The difference between the standard and premium, not very many people will need to use this. Of course, we get the expedited filing. This is included in this plan. We also get business contract templates, which most people just won't need. And then the domain and business email. Do Do not spend $100 to do this. You can do this for about $20 with their third-party software. And if you would like to learn how to do this, how to get a domain name and email, I will leave a link to a video that I created in the description. So essentially, we want to go for this standard plan. For an extra $50, we can get it filed in 1 day, but it really just depends. Can you wait 3 weeks for your LLC to be formed? If you can, then just get rid of this. From here, we just go through and follow these step-by-step instructions. And after all of this has been filled out, Bizee will then go ahead and file your LLC for you. Another thing that is extremely important to look at when doing a review of a company is not just my own biased opinion, but also what others feel about this company. So if we go to Trustpilot right here and we pull up Bizee, we can see that this has 4.7 stars. So with 20,000 reviews, this is a big company. They have a lot of clients, and we can really scroll down and just see there are a lot of 5-star reviews in here. Just going into detail with some of the other additional services that you can get with Bizee is it's really helpful to have everything inside of one dashboard. So if you have your company set up and decide later down the line that you would like to change the company name, we can go in and we can do that right here. All we need to do is choose the entity type, the state that it was formed in. So let's say that this was formed in New York, and the state of service is also going to be New York. We can then go down and say that we are changing the name of the corporation, and we can see right here the total cost. Once we go through and set this up, well, everything is already contained within Bizee, so they can handle this all for us. Another very important aspect to Bizee is the fact that they offer a registered agent with every single plan. So even if we go in here and we choose the basic plan, you can see that we get a registered agent for the first year. Now, the reason that this is so important is because the registered agent is essentially your point of contact between government agencies, lawsuits, anything like this. If you try to handle this yourself, there are a lot of legal ramifications for not doing this correctly. Whereas if we give Bizee the opportunity to do this, especially the fact that this is free in the first year, this is a fantastic service. With that being said though, after the first year, I think it's around $119 in order to keep this up, but definitely a very worthy thing to have in mind, unless you already have a big company with a lot of attorneys. But either way, that is going to be a lot more expensive than going through the registered agent service. Bizee also offer a business tax consultation on any of these plans. Whether you go basic, standard, or premium, this is going to be included in all. Essentially what this is a consultation that helps you identify important tax deductions and provide insights into IRS tax classification of your new business. So on this call, you will learn all of these things right here: business bookkeeping requirements, how your LLC is taxed, commonly missed tax deductions, and all of this. And this is completely free and included in all of these plans. The final thing that I will touch on inside of Bizee, which is a very cool feature as well, is the company address information. So this is an optional add-on that you can choose to buy for $29 per month. And really, I would only recommend this for people who work from home. But if you do work from home, I highly, highly recommend this. Essentially, what this is going to do is mask your address. So if you really want the privacy of your home address to not be linked to your business, or not allow anybody who you are dealing with business to know your address, well, you can essentially hide this and all mail will be sent here. As it says, it will keep your personal address confidential. You'll get real-time text and email notifications of any incoming mail to this address. You can maintain a physical presence even if you're not there, so you don't have to be in the office to receive this mail. You will just get text and phone calls, and you can access your mail anywhere in the world. So as I say, you can choose to set this up. We just enter the information, and that's $29 per month. So overall, when it comes to an LLC formation service, Bizee is just about the best you can get. You do have the ability to get in for free with this free plan, but the most recommended is going to be the second tier at $199 to set up the entire LLC. If you did get value from this video, then all I ask is that when you sign up and incorporate your LLC with Bizee, you do so using the top link in the description, as that will help the channel keep on creating videos. Either way, that is my review of Bizee, and I hope you enjoyed.